It's Jean Asked Me, Power of Healing. So, how y'all doing today? I am just doing a little bit, checking on you guys and seeing how everybody's doing. Seeing if you guys watched my step parenting video, what are your thoughts? I know there are millions of you out there, and I wanted to know your thoughts. And if you had any like issues that I didn't cover, because there was so much research, I could have had 10-part series, but I covered the most I thought important. So if you guys have any issues that I did not cover, please tell me, and I'll do a part 3 on the issues that you tell me. So um, that was the first thing. Second, I have not heard back from the legal department. So the Bath and Body contest with me singing. Here's the thing. Either I was going to do like the karaoke background music and sing, or sing it a cappella. What's the difference? Is it still a copyright? I don't know. If anybody knows about that, can you, shoot me up? Help sister out? Because they're not answering me quick enough, and it's almost Christmas and I want to get it sent. So there's that. And I did another blog on my website, which on my last video, every website I own is on there. And I mean all of them. On the last Step Parenting 2, all of them. So if y'all get a hold of me anyway, and yes, I have a cigarette. You know what? It is tacky, but I'm going to be myself today because you like my big 80s hair? Listen, I'm an 80s girl. 80s girl to the T. I like big hair. I like makeup. I like jewelry. I'm a girly girl 80s. So, anyway, my sister, Heather, just did a live video on rules of relationships and how she thinks they're stupid. And I agree. I don't think there are rules. There are no rules to relationships. There is compromise. There is respect. There is physical attraction. There is what kind of a person you are, they are. Marriage is a whole nother ballgame. Being single and dating, I don't ever want to go back there again. So I feel her pain. Dating is extremely hard, especially when you have kids. I read, I can't remember what it was, but it was a poem about my mom. Oh, my daughter's getting married, and we're looking for a stepfather song for her to dance with her dad, her real dad, because she loves them both so much, and I'm glad, and that's why kind of the step parenting thing, because my daughter is marrying a man with 3 children, beautiful children, all different ages, all different stages of the game. And and I laughed because I said, you deserve every second of it. Because, and I'm reminding her of her at that age, you know. Sometimes we forget about how we were at 13, 14, just starting our periods, and puberty, peer pressure, the, oh God, that cocky mouth, oh, that mouth, those mouths, girls, oh, boys too, but girls, ooh, them mouths, ooh, we just want to grab that in the face, but I didn't. Well, I did a couple times, but one thing I never did do, my mother did it to me every day. I had hair down on my ass, ringlets, thick. I have very thick, you know, this is my natural curl. And that was the first thing she grabbed for, because I had that big, long hair, and that's the first thing she grabbed. And I swore if I had a daughter, I'd never pull her hair. I think I did once, but I never did. So, but relationships, my sister Heather, who is my brand new sister, my biological father, God rest his soul, rest in peace, he passed. And he was one of my top of the list, number one, who I wanted to say I forgive you and I love you. And I did not get the chance. He passed before I could get to him. So that's why I did the regret video. I don't want that for you. Because I don't know if my mother told the truth about him. Because I talked to my sister and she's like, I can't imagine him doing that. My mother may have lied. I don't know. And that's why I wanted to see him and tell him. But I didn't get the chance. And I know he can hear me and he knows I forgive him. But I really wanted to see him. So, I just hooked up with his brother, my Uncle Frank, whom I love with all my heart. He was always good to me. I remember him through my whole life. He used to bring me presents and stuff and come see me. And so I just recently found out I have lots of brothers and sisters, which I love. I love. Can't have enough. Can't ever have enough love. Never. So, anyway, I'm watching Heather do this video, and Heather's crazy. She is my sister. In my younger days, oh my God, is she my sister? She's crazy. And, little needy. When she feels something, like, and she was saying, when I like somebody, I don't feel the need to beat around the bush. You know, oh, like the rule, don't call for 3 days or text, and, you know, she's like, that's bullshit. If I don't play that game, if I like somebody, I tell them, look, I like you, I want to spend more time with you, and, you know, and she said if they play games and say they like her too, blah, 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 whatever, and she's one of those people who will text you 100 times till you pick it up. She cracks me up. She's crazy. So, Heather, But there are no relationship rules. I agree with her on that. There's no such thing as rules. You don't have to wait 3 days. If you go on a date and you really like somebody, you may be shy or, not, but Heather's not. And neither am I. When I did date and I liked somebody, I didn't have a problem telling them right on the date, I'm having a really good time. And I'm very attracted to you. And so far, I like you. Not a problem at all. I think honesty is number one. Now, you can go a little too far with the honesty. They don't need to know all your craziness on the first date. And they don't need to know about any of your exes. That is a rule. Not a rule, but when you're out with someone else, do you want to hear about all of their exes and ex-wife and what she did to him or her, and you don't want to hear all that, because if he's still talking about her, then he still has feelings, or he's still not over her. That's how I take it. So, if a date I was on talked about their ex, yeah, nope, that means they're still not over them, and I cut that right off. And I told them, look, I appreciate you being honest with me and telling me, and it's the counselor in me. You want to be my friend and talk to me. I'll talk to you all night about your ex and how you're hurting still. But as far as me in your life, you're not ready for me. And I would tell them that. And when you're ready, you give me a call. And Heather's pretty honest like that. She's right out there. But I was too. And I think that's the best way to do it. But a lot of people don't and won't. Either they will ignore your calls or they'll disappear. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, you know the book. They're just not that into you. Get the hint. They don't call you when they say, look, I'll call you in a couple of days and maybe we'll do something, and they just don't. They're not that into you. But you never know. Maybe something happened in their family, they had to go somewhere. You don't know. So a week, 2 weeks, whatever. And then I would call and say, I don't want to play games. If you're not calling because you're not interested, honey, that's great. Just tell me so I don't waste my time. That's what I would do. I'm very honest. Lying is like my pet peeve. Being phony is my pet peeve. And envying someone else that you envy so much that you want to be like them, or I don't like that either. That means you don't love yourself, and I don't like that. So, oh crap, I forgot to put my earbuds on. I am trying to get better equipment. Trying. So I'll just talk louder. But I wanted to come on and just bullshit with you. My blog I put up is about giving. I watched a TED blog. TED Talk. They did a study. Oh, well, first they started small, like around here, U.S. and they did a study. They would give people like $50 and two groups, and they would give one group $50 and say spend it on somebody else, and they would give the other group and say spend it on anything you want, on yourself, whatever. And every single study, every single study, because then they blew it up and they went all over the world. I mean, they went everywhere. Third world countries who starving. He actually gave, you know, the poorest countries in the world money and told them, you know, and the poorest people in the world bought food for their neighbor because they were starving. Every single study, the people that had the group that had to give, spend it on someone else, were happier, more successful, and they were all around happier people. The groups that spent it on themselves, no change. No change, no growth. But that's my little shits upstairs. Ooh. And again, no change, no growth. No growth, you're stuck. We've talked about being stuck, right? So I just she tickled me over that, and it made me laugh pretty hard because she's funny, but you know, I just wanted to bullshit with you a little bit and tell you what's going on. Everybody ready for Christmas? Oh gosh, no and no. But I wanted to tell you, I think I mentioned on Step Parenting 1 or 2, I can't remember, about the sales sites. Okay. I'm sure a lot of you know this, but I found a site and it is amazing. Pretty much all my Christmas shopping has been done through this Groupon.com. It's spelled GROUPON.com. Get on there. And you either, like, they had an Xbox One with a 500 processor or whatever and 64 gigabytes. It was a badass Xbox One. The newer ones, I think there's one more new, $220. No, if that ain't a steal, I don't know what is. I mean, that's crazy. Beautiful 14 karat gold. Some are 10 karat and then they're plated. But it's still gold. And they're beautiful jewelry. $5. Necklace. I accidentally bought a blue sapphire sterling ring. I put it on the list and I tried to remove it and it wouldn't let me go back, and so I bought it. Now I have it. Blue sapphire and aquamarine are my favorite. So, should I keep it? Or should I send it back? Get it sized, because I have Remember, I told you, very large. I mean, look at how large my hands are. I have basketball hands. That's why I played volleyball. I was a volleyball nut. Loved it. So, yeah, get on that second step parenting and down, arrow down. There's not one place you can't get a hold of me. And I wanted to put the private one on there, and that's on Google Plus on my connections. And I think it's just Google Plus. It's Google Plus. No, plus the word PLUS plus dot Google dot com/connections, and then when you get there, you click on connections and yours, or yours is in the website. I don't know, but it's on there. And I have two. One's public, one's private. And the connections that are private, I put a lot of my private things on there. And so no one will see it but me. But, you know, guys, I know I repeat myself because I don't know who I'm getting across to and who I'm not. Your story could help hundreds, even more. That's why I told my story. My family disowned me because of the sexual assault video. Totally disowned me. Like, done. They want nothing to do with me. It hurts me, but it is what it is. I walk in the Word and in the truth. And what's my number one rule? You can't heal if you don't get the truth out. The truth, what? Shall set you free. Woo! Now, I can't wait for this contest because I'm going to sing. And you are never going to get these songs. Now, I'm not going to make it too hard because, listen, you may not know this about me, but I can pretty much name any, not today's music, I will admit. Anything from 1995 back, I can name any song, who sings it. I'm a freak that way. I'm a music freak. And I grew up with Motown. I grew up with country. My dad country, my mom Motown. Elvis. Ooh, Lord. Elvis was like everything. My whole family. I mean, come on, who doesn't love Elvis? He was one hot bastard. I'm just saying. So, Elvis was real big in my family, so. Motown, I've seen Aretha Franklin, Diana Ross, I have seen Temptation, Four Tops, you name it, I've seen them all. The Shy Lights, all the oldies, because that's what I grew up with. How I learned how to dance? Soul Train. Every Saturday, 11 o'clock. I'd get up, put it on, and I'd imitate them dancing in the living room. Listen, there was 4 of us. And we used to bribe my brothers into doing plays. And, oh, I hate that freaking phone. And we used to bribe them and tell them, I don't know. Like one time we told them that they're going to have a period out of their peepees and that they had to have special band-aids, and we made them cry when they were there. One time, we put my brother Dino in the dryer and turned it on. That was bad. That was very, very bad. And we shut. It was only for like 3 seconds, but you know that he could have really got hurt. We were bad. Oh, because we were so close in age. My poor mother. Oh, what we put her through. So, hey, give me some subjects, man. Because I'm ready to have some fun. You know, counselor, I will always be. I will always be here for y'all. Always. Oh, before I end. On a serious note, Fibro Mom, my friend Michelle, has passed. She fought a battle with fibromyalgia, probably one of the worst cases. And there is a memorial page for her that her friend put up. Raven. Hi, Raven. I love you. I got a really good friend. Thank you, Michelle. I don't believe in accidents. Raven was her friend for 30 years. She's been on YouTube 2006 or 7 doing videos on fibromyalgia, trying to get help, trying to help you, doing her research, talking about her life. I'm right up there with her with the fibromyalgia, and I tried to help her. I wanted to help. I even considered flying to go see her. I really did. Just to let her know she's not alone. I mean, if you could see how thousands of videos. Fibro Mom. Look her up. And rest in peace, my friend. Fly, my free-spirited friend. So, on that note, I was just checking in what you thought of the videos. Give me some ideas. Give me some comments. Like, share. Tell your stories so others can get help. Even if you don't have a story, like and share, because there's so many that do, that I need to reach. But when I get back, I hope, I'm going to go try to, get them. I'm going to call them, I think. There's a phone number. Because I want to get this over. I want to send your scented lotion. Oh, everybody loves Bath and Body. Don't they? I mean, who doesn't? And candles. I'm a candle freak. I am a scent freak. It has to smell good. I have to smell good all the time. So, how do we end it? Let's have some fun. Give me some ideas. Come on, son of a bitch. Let's have some freaking fun. All right. I love you. I pray for you. Peace. Love. love you. I pray for you. Rest in peace, Michelle. And hey, like and subscribe. Share. Share. I love you. Love yourself. Hey. Ciao.